I'm very grateful for these moments to be with you. This human life, we are gifted with the opportunity to understand through knowledge and through realization the very living force, the source of that living soul and wish. The real happiness we're truly striving for, all our endeavors in life, is the very nature of the soul in us. Each moment is precious life, spiritual. Today in the world, it's conflict, suffering, struggle, and confusion. Spiritual foundation beyond sectarian ego is truly the need of time. Thank you for coming. See this journey to wisdom, to the love we are seeking. Now, Baldev,
Tomorrow morning, Srimad Bhagavatam class will be given by His Holiness Radha Swami Maharaj. Please join us tomorrow morning. Hari Bol! Hare Krishna. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunj Bihari Radha Madhava Kunj Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari यमुनातिरावनचारी यमुना जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय श्री गोपाल जय श्री गोपाल जय जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय 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 गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव जय निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी कलियुग पावन श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय
Hare Krishna. So would like to welcome you all on this special Prerana festival. We are today celebrating 202nd Prerana festival. Hari Bol. And with our fortune today we have with us His Grace Baldev Prabhu. And he will be speaking on a very interesting topic. Vijayi Bhav. As World Cup fever is developing and everyone looking for victory. So Prabhuji is bringing us the formula for victory, Vijayi Bhava. So before he begins, we'd like to introduce Prabhuji. Most of you must be knowing about Prabhuji, but those who are coming for first time and those who do not know about Prabhuji, just like to give brief introduction about him. So Prabhuji came in touch with ISKCON through his father. Most of, in our cases, we introduced our family, but his family introduced him to Krishna consciousness. Since 1991, he's been practicing this Krishna consciousness, and since then, he's been practicing and preaching this message of Krishna consciousness. So in 1995, he got initiated by His Holiness Radha Swami Maharaj, and in 1999, he joined this ISKCON Chowpatty ashram. His parents and all his immediate relatives, they all are initiated in ISKCON through various devotees and various Maharajas like Loknath Maharaj, Gopal Krishna Maharaj. He completed his bachelor in physics with certification in advanced physics and nuclear energy and kinematics. Further, he holds multiple degrees and diplomas in field of human resource and personal management, software management, business communication and tourism. In ISKCON, he is teaching Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav courses, also IDC ISKCON Disciple course, ISKCON Shastri courses. Also, he is a part of temple management of Radha Gopinath Mandir and CDE, which is called Congregation Development Team, and also Satellite Center of ISKCON Chowpatty. He is also part of a team which oversees the management for the annual Kartik Yatra. So this year we are having Kartik Yatra, and can somebody guess how many devotees are joining this Yatra? 10,000. And that management, everything is one of the team member. He is also member of ISKCON Youth Preachers Association. This is also IIYC. All over India, youth preaching, how need to be taken ahead. So that team core member Prabhu is there. So he is also part of ISKCON India Book Distribution Committee. Has conducted inspirational and leadership seminars for students and faculty of many recognized universities inside India and outside India, corporate sectors, multinational companies in India and as well as abroad. Also appeared on TV and radio shows. We travel abroad to share ideas of systems for book distribution, temple management, youth preaching and Shastri courses. So Prabhuji has multiple facets to his personality, and he has taken out his time to share his wisdom with all of us. So let us welcome him by loudly chanting Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamsha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So the topic for today's Prerana is Vijayi Bhava. I am already feeling Vijayi Bhava because Vijayi Bhava means to get blessings, right? Bhava means blessing. We will discuss about Vijayi Bhava, the meaning. But we have begun our Prerana festival with a special Prerana, right? We got the wonderful darshan and blessings of His Holiness Radha Swami Maharaj. So Vijayi Bhava has began with Vijayi Bhava. So we thank Maharaj for coming and giving his time. So we are having this Prerana festival for almost 2 decades, and it has all become, the whole Prerana festival is actually to inspire youth in their Krishna consciousness, and the Prerana festival's Prerana is Radhanath Swami Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada. So it's indeed a great fortune to begin this festival with inspiration message from Maharaj. This word Vijayi Bhava, when originally I decided to speak on this topic, I thank Nandagop Prabhu for suggesting this topic to be victorious, big victorious in life. So then we coined in Sanskrit the word Vijayi Bhava. So originally when I'm going to share some secrets with you before we began the topic of Vijayi Bhava. So when Vijayi Bhava was coined, or rather decided, I was thinking about Vijaya Dashmi, which is going to come the next week, right? On Tuesday, right? 24th is Vijaya Dashmi. So Vijayi Bhava. But as I was preparing for my topic, I met many of you, and they are all asking me, Prabhu, Vijayi Bhava का मतलब क्या है? आप क्या बोलने वाले? What are you going to speak on Vijayi Bhava? Is Vijayi Bhava something to do with giving some blessings for upcoming exams which you're going to have now? So engineering students are preparing for exam. Almost many of them are not come for Prerana because exams are going on. Or some, even in college level also exams are going on. Before the Diwali there is exam, right? Diwala and then Diwali. So is Vijayi Bhava something to do with blessings for exams? Or is Vijayi Bhava, as Satyanand Prabhu has spoken in the introduction, for the World Cup cricket with India playing good now? Is Vijayi Bhava for Indian cricket team? Or is Vijaya Bhava for Vijaya Dashmi? Or is Vijayi Bhava, is it a theme which has come from, because I heard that Vijayi Bhava also has come as a dialogue or a song in the Bollywood, in the movie, in the TV. So what is Vijayi Bhava? So I was thinking, the word Vijayi Bhava has different connotation for different people, right? So I'm going to cover all that now. Not just, definitely the main is Vijaya Dashmi, the victory of divine over demoniac, the victory of good over evil. But Vijayi Bhava has different connotations and everyone has come with different understanding. So we're going to cover everything, what's possible today. I remember a beautiful, wonderful Sanskrit Subhashit about how an event could lead to a different meaning for different people attending the event. Okay, so this is now the event. The event is a wedding ceremony, marriage. And the Dulha has come, the bridegroom has come, well decked. Seeing the bridegroom, different people have different perception. So Subhashita mentions, when the girl who is going to get married with the bridegroom sees the bridegroom, the girl feels, oh, what a handsome bridegroom I am going to get married to. This is the girl's perception. When the girl's mother, she watches or she sees the bridegroom, the girl's mother is thinking, oh, he should be a wealthy person so that he can keep my daughter happy throughout the life. But the father of the bride, girl, has a different perception. He thinks the bridegroom should be very famous. He should be renowned. He should be very erudite scholar. So this is what different people are thinking of the same person. The Baratis who have come, the friends who are very close friends, the close relatives, they are thinking the bridegroom must be from a good lineage, अच्छे कुल से होना चाहिए. And rest of people who come to the marriage, they are thinking whether bridegroom is good or bride is good, at least food should be good. So Sanskrit Shubhashit mentions Kanya Varyate Rupam. Kanya Varayate Rupam. वर को देख के कन्या सोच रही है गुड रूपम. माता वित्तम, पिता श्रुतम, good scholar. Bandhava kulam icchanti misthane itarajana. All others are looking for a good feast in the marriage. So same event people perceive in a different way. So today in Vijayi Bhava, topic today will cover all aspects. So those who have come for cricket, those who have come for exam, those who have come for Vijayadashmi, those who have come for TV, Bollywood, whatever it may be, we can try to cover something here. However, the theme for everything in today's topic will be Ramayana. We'll begin now with Ramayana and we'll conclude with Ramayana. So I remember, let's start with TV or a movie. I remember when I was a child and that time this famous Ramayana serial had come into TV. Those days TVs were very less. If someone had a black and white TV, it was a wonderful, great blessing on that family. And if someone had color TV, it was talk of the whole colony that in this house there is a color TV. And that time came Ramayana. So I remember in our building there was one house which had TV. So everyone would come and jump into that house. Bulaya nahi bulaya, everyone would come and sit. Morning 9 o'clock, Ramayana, 9 a.m. Sunday. So I would also be part of that whole team watching Ramayana. It was very wonderful Ramayana, beautifully composed. We had never heard about Ramayana story so much, but that whole serial brought the whole Ramayana story very clear. Of course, the wave was such intense, amazing that later Mahabharata also came into picture, into TV. So every day, every Sunday, people would be glued watching Ramayana. So one day I remember my mother called me and said, you have to go and fetch some vegetables from the market. So I said, now? Yes, now. But now time for Ramayana. But if you don't go now, then after Ramayana you will not get any food. You have to cut and prepare while Ramayana is going on. So reluctantly I had to go when Ramayana just began. But I was very quick. I thought, let me run to the market, buy those vegetables and come back and not miss the entire one. Miss something, but at least the rest of the Ramayana I should see. 1 hour serial. So I went to the market. Lo and behold, I was walking to the market. The whole street was empty. There was no one on the street. First time I was experiencing that I was not watching Ramayana, but I was experiencing the whole world is watching Ramayana. And in market, there was no bhajiwala also. There was no vegetable vendor. So I came back happy very fast. Then I realized it was a curfew. Because everyone was glued to the TV watching Ramayana. And Ramayana, that time I heard for the first time this word, Vijayi Bhava. Of course, there's a lot of culture in Ramayana, the way people would respect each other, like Pita Shri. Not like pop mom, not like that. Pita Shri, Mama Shri, Pita Maha, right? Everyone is called with a lot of culture. Everyone was greeting each other. The juniors, the younger people would greet other senior with touching their feet. Even if someone had to give a gali, the greatest gali abuse was kayar. Not beyond that, So Ramayana was full of culture that time. So this was my experience with Ramayana. The Ramayana really attracted everyone's heart. Even during Corona, the government decided to somehow engage people within the house. So they would have a lot of films being broadcasted, but they decided to open Ramayana. The first day, the first show of Ramayana on TV, I was told that everyone visited, they wanted to see that show. So the website had maximum hits. And the website, what happened? Crashed. And everyone's wondering, people even today want to see Ramayana. Of course, they began well later, and the whole serial was watched by all of India. There are options to see other channels also, but Ramayana was hit. So amazing. Ramayana is still hit. So, this is, and of course, we have now in Ayodhya Dham, Lord Ram's temple coming up. So, things are picking up so much. We find so many young people coming to temple nowadays, and they're interested in spiritual aspects. Give them good explanation, they will take up spirituality very strongly. So, this is Ramayana. The same Ramayana, then after later, Mahabharat came the TV. V.R. Chopra's Mahabharat. Mahabharat. That title song was very famous, right? And there again I heard this word Vijayi Bhava more often. I remember a beautiful scene from that Mahabharat. The two armies had come across each other, the Pandava army and the Kaurava army. The Bhagavad Gita was already spoken by Krishna to Arjuna. Arjuna was now ready. Whom should I kill first? That was his demeanor. And everything was ready, the conch shells were about to be blown. And at that time, Yudhishthir Maharaj suddenly gets down from his chariot, removes his mukut, crown, starts walking to the opposite army. And everyone is wondering, what happened? What is this? Why Yudhishthir is walking? Arjuna is confused. Is Yudhishthir going to the Kaurava army and surrendering? Oh, I will not fight. I am a very righteous person. Take the kingdom. Hari bol. So everyone's mind was crisscrossing with a lot of thoughts. What Yudhishthir is about to do? And Yudhishthir goes in front of Bhishma Pitama, offers full Dandvat Pranam. Mancha kalpataru vesya kripa sindhu vyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. He gets up. Bhishma Pitama becomes very happy. Vijayi Bhava. He goes to Dronacharya. Mancha kalpataru vesya. Dronacharya says, Vijayi Bhava. He goes to Kripacharya. Vijayi Bhava. Bhishma Pitama says, I was waiting for you, Yudhishthir Maharaj. I knew you will come to take blessings. I am very happy. May be victory with you. The battle is about to start. And the Kaurava are outnumbering Pandavas. But Pandavas had whom? Madhusudan Krishna. And yet in Kaurava army, the three great generals are saying, Vijayi Bhava. So this is Vedic culture. You may have best of weapons, you may have best of willpower, but you should also have best of blessings. Very important. Yudhishthir Maharaj had everything, but he did not forget to take blessings. So before the battle began, he was already blessed. May you be victorious. So yes, Vijay Bhava means to beg for blessings from our seniors. Because in our life, we may have a lot of willpower, we may have a lot of confidence, everything will be on our side. Yet we need what? Blessings to continue. If we have a lot of things on our side, we need blessing so that we can digest that victory. And if things going wrong on our side, we need blessings so that we can get power to withhold that negativities. So that's called Vijaya Bhava. So this is Vijaya Bhava. That means may you be victorious. Come to Vijaya Bhava for exams. You will be surprised to know Vijaya Bhava is a name of a YouTube channel for training people to become excellent in competitive exams. There is a Vijayi Bhav coaching class for training IIT-Z, exams in IIT-Z. There are famous Telegram channels where they give exam tips for competitive exams called Vijayi Bhava. There is Vijayi Bhava Academy for Physical Fitness. So Vijayi Bhava is a good name for many people for the classes to train, to give them good training for a future career. So indeed Vijayi Bhava has a connection with exams also. The word Bhava, I was mentioning, Bhava, Bhava and Bhu. Bhu means to be, to become. That's called Bhu. So Vijaya means victory and to be is Bhu. When that Bhu comes into action, it becomes Bhava. And that Bhava is close to Bhava. Bhava also means feeling, emotions. So when someone says Vijay Bhava, it's not Vijay Bhava, not like that. Vijay Bhava is out of feeling, emotion, love and care. Someone is blessing, may you be victorious. So we can see that how there is a lot of positive vibration in this word Vijayi Bhava. Now Vijayi Bhava is also a very theme song so that India wins the Cricket World Cup. A group of entrepreneurs, musicians have come together and composed a song Vijayi Bhava. So I was thinking how we can connect now Ramayana, Prerana lecture with cricket. Could be a difficult venture, right? But then I lifted a famous book of Ramayana written by His Grace Shubha Vilas Prabhu. 6 series of Ramayana. And that book is called Ramayana, the Game of Life. Wonderful, right? Actually, our life is all like a game. We have to play the game well. Shikshashtak Prabhu was a very well-renowned speaker. So with his experience in tennis in the professional life, he mentions a very beautiful point. Life is like a tennis game. Life begins with love all, right? Or tennis game begins with love all, right? If you know tennis, you'll understand this. And the winner of the tennis game is one who serves well. Serves and also seva, serves well. So life is like a tennis game. So we see, if you analyze cricket game with life, you will see a lot of philosophical understanding in that. In cricket game, if you see, there are prominent aspects. First is, every cricket game should have a stump, right? Without stump, there is no cricket game. Can you have cricket playing and there is no stump behind? Not possible. So how many stumps? 3 stumps. Then you have how many balls? 1 ball. But in 1 over, there are 6 balls, bowled by a bowler. And there is only 1 bat who is going to play the ball and played by a batsman. And there is 1 umpire. In Gully game, 1 umpire. In international game, 2 umpires. So all this has connection. So 3 stumps. So 3 stumps represents 3 modes of material nature. Sattva gun, Rajogun and Tamogun. They are always in the background, behind the batsman. No one can see. But yet the batsman cannot cross or come over the crease, cannot leave those stumps. If he leaves the stump, what will happen? He will be out. So they play a major role. So 3 stumps are 3 modes of material nature. Then there are balls, 6 balls. The bowler, he puts 6 balls, 1 over. The 6 balls, the batsman has to play. Those 6 balls are compared to 6 anarthas: lust, anger, pride, envy, illusion. And who is the bowler? Maya Devi, the best bowler. She's putting all those balls to us, and we are those batsmen with our bat. We have to play all the 6 balls. And she's the best bowler. And we are not the best batsmen. And all the balls are coming in different directions. Sometimes bouncers, sometimes yorkers, sometimes googlies. Sometimes, if you are very lucky, we get a full toss. And we rejoice. Full toss aa gaya. One time one batsman in a small match suddenly lifted his hand and showed like this, bat. So his next person said, hey, why you are showing a bat? You're not reach 50 also. 100 भी नहीं हुआ. टीम का भी 100 नहीं हुआ. तो बैट क्यों ऊपर उठा रहा है? बोल 35 हुआ ना? 35 तो हुआ. What you'll understand, I am always been a struggling person in my career in exams. 35 is a golden number for me. So the bat is represented by our intelligence. So if the batsman has to bat, the bat has to be a good bat, right? The batsman has to select a good bat. It cannot be chalo koi bhi chalega. For us, koi bhi chalega in Gulgali cricket. But in good matches, the bat has to be good. So that bat represents intelligence. With intelligence, we have to play the ball bowled by Maya. Or with intelligence, we have to overcome all the 6 anarthas. Jai Shri Radha Gopinath ki Jai. And to hit the ball with the bat, there is something called as timing. The bat should not hit the ball anyway, anyhow. Right direction and good timing. So we need to know that what is timing? Timing means the bat and ball comes together and right time. Good contact. So the good contact is what? Yoga. Yoga means to connect. So the bat connects with ball at right time, it goes to boundary or a 6. Similarly, our intelligence should be used to connect with Krishna. The 6 balls have to be hit, but the connection of intelligence should be with Krishna. The intelligence should be sharpened with Krishna consciousness. And apart from bat and ball, there is one umpire standing there. The umpire is compared to Paramatma in the heart. The umpire has nothing to do with the game. The umpire will say 6 or out based on how we perform. So Paramatma will give us result. Karmanyeva adhikarasya ma phaleshu kadachana. All the results will come based on our performance. So this is some connection of cricket with modern life. Of course, there are many more things which you can also learn from. Like one devotee was mentioning, life is like facing balls in the cricket of life. So sometimes you may face a ball and you couldn't get a run on that ball. So what you will do then? Get depressed? No, don't get depressed. Don't get disappointed because the next ball is coming. So don't get depressed when you cannot hit the ball. And suppose you hit the ball, don't start jumping. I hit the ball. Because next ball is coming. So life is about ball after ball. So we should not be disappointed, depressed, yet it should also not be very too elated. Matra sparashastu kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkhada agama payino nitya stam titikshvashva bharata. So the most important thing is to know is that in this life of human being, our life is like a cricket match. And cricket match, if you want to play, you have to have a disciplined game. Cricket match is a disciplined game. You can't bowl 7 balls because today I am an Indian cricket team. I need to bowl 8 balls. Aaj mera birthday. Aaj 8 ball dalunga. There is only 6 balls. There is 20 over or 50 over. Discipline. If you get out, you can't say, nahi, I'm out, nahi chalega, वापस खेलूंगा मैं. Discipline, you're not go out. If your team is supposed to bowl, you can't say, no, I will bat. No, discipline. So life is very disciplined. And there are rules and regulations in cricket. You play as per rules and regulations, as per discipline, you will call as a good cricketer. So life is all about rules and regulations. Life is all about discipline. You play as per rules and regulations, as per discipline, you become a good human being. You become a good devotee. So, while we play cricket and don't miss balls, or we miss ball, don't get disappointed, look for the next ball, one very important thing which every batsman should be aware is not get victim to hit wicket. When you play front foot or back foot, be aware that there is stump behind you. Don't hit wicket yourself. And that's called becoming depressed, thinking that life is useless. Sometimes we become so much carried away with one instance or one event. We think about it so much and we come to conclusion that it's boring, life is boring, mere saath hota hi nahi kuch. We come to some conclusions. But we need to know that there are many balls coming in our way. We should play it properly. So don't give up. Like once one devotee was mentioning a connection of a cricket game with real life. Just imagine if India has to play with Pakistan and India is invited to Pakistan to play. Okay, difficult. And it's on a Friday, more difficult. One of the best stadiums, Lahore Stadium, Gaddafi Stadium. And everyone in the stadium are all Pakistanis, cheering for Pakistan. No one is Indian. And that pitch is known for fast bowlers. So now imagine, what is the chance? Both come in, Friday को है, पाकिस्तान में है, गड्डाफी स्टेडियम में है. And the best fast bowlers, one of the team is Pakistani team. And there are Indian batsmen playing on a crease. The chances are very less. But still the batsmen, if they win that match, it means they never give up. Right? What they will do? Everywhere they will only see the flag of Pakistan. Everyone around them will be Pakistani. The bowlers are Pakistani. Whom they will see? There are two ways they can win. One is they will see only one place. That is a place in the stand where Indian players are sitting. So they are clapping. They are the only one clapping, saying, go, go, you can do it. So you have to see that place. And second is they have to depend on all the net practice they have done previous days. मैंने net practice किया है. The atmosphere is not important so much. The most important thing is I have practiced. And there are people who are waiting for me to win. Apart from here, India is also there. And I have been always guided by an expert coach. So don't give up. So life is all about, even if negativities are around us, things are not in favor. But we need to know that we have got good coach. Shri Guru is there, Srila Prabhupada is there, scriptures are there, पढ़ा है हमने, lecture सुना है, प्रसाद भी खाया है, practice हो गया है. And even the whole world is against the principles of good life, spirituality. But there is a group of devotees who was sending WhatsApp in the morning, Hari Bol Prabhu Ji, chanting हो गया क्या? So a group of people, if they really motivate you, that's enough for you to not give up and continue in your life. So actually, even if you're best cricketer, even though you're the best cricketer, you want to be always having some blessings. Even within cricket, there is a lot of superstitions. Belief, lot of belief is there. बहुत belief system होता है. I was told by Chaitanya Charan Prabhu that in Australia, the old, before, current examples I don't have, but there are Australian team which is well known for their cricket matches. And they won many World Cups. Many of the cricketers in World Cup in Australia, they feel that luck plays a very important role in the game. Chaitanya Charan Prabhu mentioned an example of Steve Waugh, old cricketer. But he would keep a red handkerchief in his pocket, half outside. Why? Because he felt if I keep the red handkerchief in my pocket, half outside, it's a good luck, I will win. And sometimes if he drops a catch, he will immediately look at his handkerchief. है क्या अभी तक क्या हो गया? Why I dropped the catch? गिर गया कि पूरा अंदर चले गया? And then you would see handkerchief has gone fully inside. Therefore, I dropped the catch. These are people who are very well known. Okay, there was one player, Taylor. As he would come out to play a game, he would again go inside when everyone would come out. He would go into the bathroom, the restroom, and check if all the commodes are closed. He would close all the commodes. Why? Because he would think this is inauspicious. जाने के पहले सब बंद करके जाना चाहिए. So even those who are best players, they have their own belief system of some good auspicious thing has to happen. So in India, we had a belief system before, when Sachin Tendulkar was very famous. Cricket is our religion, Sachin is our God. In Krishna consciousness, we have our belief system. Kirtan is our religion and Sachinandan is our God. So very fortunate, not only that we don't give up, we should know that we have someone backing us. In this age of Kali Yuga, Lord has mercifully appeared as Shri Gaur Nitai. Parama Karuna Pahudui Jananitai Gaura Chandra Saba Avatara Sara Shiromani. Shri Gaur Nitai has come to give something which no other incarnation has ever given before. So let's take a hypothetical match. A match in which the bowler is illusory energy Maya Devi, the best bowler, fastest bowler, and you are a batsman who has not even played any international cricket match facing her. And Maya Devi is running from the boundary line. Can you imagine what pace that ball may be? And you don't even know how to hold the bat. You see small children how they hold the bat like this. So we are holding the bat like that. And whom we are facing? Maya Devi, the best bowler. And she bowls and all our three stumps are thrown apart. And we are not able to see where the stumps are. The stump has gone beyond the boundary. This could be our life. Clean, bold stump has gone out. And yet, that sadhaka, that person who's practicing Krishna consciousness, who can't last long in front of illusory energy, he should not leave the crease. He should stand there only. Generally, if someone is out, what happens? He just walks off. Don't walk off. Stay in the crease. Are? बेशरम आदमी है. Stay in the crease. Stay in the crease and wait for umpire to give decision, then walk out. Generally, player walks out, क्या umpire को देखना है, पीछे है ही नहीं कुछ. But you look at the umpire, those two umpires are very special. The two umpires, they will lift their hands like this. 6, right? They should lift like this, right? But if they lift like this, what means? You are out, but the decision is 6er. So who are these two people who are holding their hands like this? Gaurang Mahaprabhu and Nityanand Prabhu. So in this game of life, we may go through a lot of challenges, so many ups and downs. Don't leave the crease. Don't think, Krishna consciousness too much for me. हो गया 2 साल, अभी नहीं होगा. बहुत प्रसाद खाया है, कुछ चेंज नहीं हो रहा है. What we should think? I'll continue. हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन. मन में है विश्वास. किस पे विश्वास? गौर नीता पे विश्वास. Track record is there, Jagai Madhai. So we have many Jagai Madhais, but we have hope. If we want to continue, man mein hai vishwas, that will continue. So life is all about keeping faith, belief in Krishna consciousness. So, yes, there are different types of pitches in cricket. So there is green pitch, there is flat track pitch, there is dry pitch, there is wet pitch, there is dusty pitch, there is dead pitch. 6 types of pitches. Green pitch is good for batsmen. Flat track pitch is for bouncers, fast bowlers. Dry pitch is for, again for fast bowlers. Wet pitch is not good for anyone. Dusty pitch is for spinners. Dead pitch is for good batsmen. So different pitch for different players, right? And the best pitch is home pitch. Home pitch people have practiced. Whether it's a good bowler, everyone can bowl good because he has played there. He has experience there. That's the best pitch, the home pitch. So the game of life is all about playing best, playing our good, but try to be on home pitch. That means we try our best in our life. Our home pitch is what? Shri Radha Gopinath temple. We keep coming here and practicing our Krishna consciousness and then go back to different pitches. In different pitches, we'll have different reactions. But again, come back here, home pitch. Yahan jeetenge hum. Here, everyone is chanting Hare Krishna, I am chanting Hare Krishna. So, life is all about going out, coming in, charging ourselves, and going out, and again coming in. So, in this way, we could correlate the game of life, the game of cricket, with the word Vijayi Bhava. Now, I'll come to Vijaya Dashmi. Now, Vijaya Dashmi, Dashmi means the 10th day. Vijaya means victory. So Vijaya Dashmi is a very special day for various reasons. The most prominent reason is on this 10th day, Dashmi, Lord Ram killed the 10-headed demon Ravana. So Ravana had 10 heads. Those 10 heads represents negativities. Yeah, so we'll see in detail Ram Ravan final match, Treta Yuga World Cup. We'll see that now. One more Vijayadashmi is because of Mother Goddess Durga. She killed Mahishasur. So Mahishasur was a demon who had a blessing spoon. He would not be killed by any god. So what happened? Then goddess came. She performed tapasya for 9 days, Navaratri. And on 10th day Dashami, she killed Mahishasur. So again, victory over evil. So Mahishasura Mardini, Durga Devi, and Ravana Antakara, Lord Ramachandra. The third thing which is very specific on this day of Dashami is, on this day, weapons are worshipped. And one tree is worshipped called as Shami tree. Why Shami tree is worshipped? It has a connection with Mahabharata. You know Mahabharata, a gambling match, Yudhishthira Maharaj cheated and he was exiled for 12 years. And the condition was 12 years and 1 year of incognito, Agyatwas. So after 12 years got over, before the 5 Pandavas went in different roles into the kingdom of Virat Raja, they all were assembled outside Virat's kingdom. And there was a Shami tree on which Arjuna, they removed all their clothes and put normal clothes in their life. And they took all the weapons they had, mace, bow, arrow, and they put all that in a gatri, in a cloth bag. And then Arjuna climbed and hung it on a tree up in such a way that the cloth looked like a dead body. And the Shami tree was next to a cremation ground, Smashan Bhumi. People came there, saw that, Arey Baapre, chalo bhago idhar se. No one ever touched that. So that was the intelligence of the 5 Pandavas. They put it there, they went inside the kingdom for 1 year. It was on Vijayadashmi that they came out of incognito, took out those weapons. And they worshipped their weapons. Before they knew this is the weapons which are going to use in our battle against the Kauravas. So they worshipped the weapons. They worshipped the tree also because it was a tree which protected the weapons. So since that time, since the Mahabharata era, Shami tree has become very famous. So in tradition, in many places, in rural areas, they worship Shami tree and they worship weapons also. Now Shami tree is that tree from where you get that sona, leaf, and you give sona to everyone. You don't know what sona is that, but that is Shami tree. So that is called the worship of Shami tree. The fourth is, on this day, it is called Vidyarambham day, the day when small children, they are taught how to write one letter. So many places, especially temples of Saraswati Devi, this is how they start the education. So Vidyarambham Saraswati Devi. There's a nice temple which Vyasdev has built in Basar near Dharmabad. It's near Nanded, where this beautiful, every year on this day, small children come, parents bring them, and Vidyaharamam. Very beautiful. The sixth one is also very, very important. It is the appearance day of Shripad Madhvacharya. Shripad Madhvacharya was born on this day. He is one of the very, very important spiritual gurus in this world who taught the principle of Vaishnavism. He made his headquarters in Udupi, in Karnataka, and installed the beautiful deities of Sri Udupi Krishna. And there are 8 mathas which are worshipping this deity every year, every 2 years they change. Shripad Madhvacharya has very close connection with our Sampradaya, our ISKCON. Srila Prabhupada, who is our ISKCON founder Acharya, would say we are Sri Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. So our connection with Shripad Madhvacharya is very intact. So in this way we can say Vijaya Dashmi, the victory, has connection. If we see Shripad Madhvacharya, he will raise his hand like this. Of course, his philosophy is Dvandva, but we say V as victory. So Vijayi Bhava. So there are so many beautiful connections of Vijayi Bhava we have. And the biggest connection is the great battle of Ram with Ravan. That battle. It was not an ordinary battle. It was much bigger in scale, in number of days compared to Mahabharata also. It was the first ever biggest battle ever fought. Huge battle where Ram with his Vanar Sena fought with Ravana's Rakshasa Sena. So who is Ravan? We need to know. Ravan was not an ordinary person. We need to know these demons which Krishna and Lord Ram killed were not ordinary demons. They were very powerful demons. Unless we know who are these demons, we won't appreciate fully the power and the valor of all the devotees who fought in that army. I'll give an example to you. Hiranyakashipu. If you want to know how powerful Narsinga Bhagavan is, how great devotee Prahlad Maharaj is, we need to study who Hiranyakashipu was. Because Hiranyakashipu, he was a great terrorist of terrorists. Maha big terrorist. There is a chapter in Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto which is heading as Hiranyakashipu terrorizes India, Afghanistan, Pakistan, whole universe. Is there any terrorist who can terrorize whole universe? A terrorist can terrorize for 5 days, 6 days, and afterwards the terrorist is gone to wherever they can go. This terrorist had terrorized the whole universe, and Narsimdev came and killed him in just few hours. Battle, Shamko, gone. That is Narsingadev. Who was Kamsa? Big terrorist. When Kamsa would walk, people would run away, fearful. We have one doctor, devotee doctor, he's a dentist. Okay. He told a nice story. He told that, in Mahabharata, within Mahabharata they had Krishna Lila. In Krishna Lila there was one episode where Kamsa's entry was there. So that time famous one TV actor, Goga Kapoor, became Kamsa. So when he came and said, ha 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 ha, on a TV, small children watching the TV show, they started crying loudly everywhere. That was the impact of an actor who was acting as a Kamsa. Can you imagine the real Kamsa, what was his fury? When Kamsa was killed by Krishna in the Rangamanch, immediately no one said Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Why? Because they were afraid. Jinda to nahi na. So then Krishna had to drag the body of Kamsa through the whole arena. Then everyone saw, he is dead. Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Like that. That was the power of Kamsa. People are afraid. So when this Goga Kapoor, he became Kamsa in the TV serial, small kids were very afraid hearing his loud laughter. So a devotee doctor, he said one time Mr. Goga Kapoor came to dental clinic. He had some tooth problem. So our doctor said, don't worry, sab ho jayega theek. He got an injection out. Seeing the injection, our Goa Kapoor started trembling. Khamsa. Doctor, dheere se aa. Slowly, dheere, dheere. About to then he was, finally pakad ke rakha. So doctor was mentioning that he is the one who played Kamsa's role. But now in real life, injection dekh ke dar gaye bichare. So our Kamsa may be like that, but that Kamsa was not injection and all that fearful. He was very powerful. That Krishna had to come himself to kill him. Ravana also. So powerful that no one could withstand Ravana. Lord Ram had to show the whole world. He went all the way to Lanka and killed Ravana and taught him a great lesson for the whole world to see. So this Ravana, his lineages are very amazing. Ravana's father's name is Vishrava. So Vishrava had 3 wives, Pushpotkata, Malini and Raka. So Pushpotkata, she gave birth to Ravana and Kumbhakarna. Malini gave birth to Vibhishana and Raka gave birth to Khardushan and Shurpanaka. So this is Chota Parivar, Dukhi Parivar. So Ramayana is quite big, somewhere we should begin. So let's begin before the Setu starts. Before the Setu, what happened is, Ravana, he was again and again implored by many of his own people. Vibhishan already left, taken shelter of Ram. Implored, give up Sita, be happy in Lanka. You have golden Lanka. You have so many wives. Why you want one more? But he did not listen. So finally, inside his heart, there was some fear. He understood Ram has come as Vanarsena just on the other side of the ocean. So he was very much confused what to do. So that time he went to his friend, Mahiravan. So Mahiravan, he went to his friend, his cousin brother maybe, and said, Mahiravan, you have to help me. What help you need, Ravan? You are very powerful. No, I have kidnapped Sita. So Mahiravan became angry. You rascal, that's the only thing you need to do now. You have so many girls, so many ladies for you. Why you want to go and touch someone else's wife? Now Ram has come with the whole army and now... So he said, see, I don't want any good update from you. You please help me. So Mahiravan wanted to teach Ravana a lesson and also help him. Mahiravan was Asura, but he also gave him an understanding. So Mahiravan told him, just go on the corner there. There's a big gold color, golden, not color, golden ring, like a tire, like a bullock cart tire. Go and bring it here. So Ravan went and saw a huge golden, like a tire. And Ravana was trying to lift it, but he could not lift it. He tried his best. Came back, very difficult to lift, he said. So now what is that, A golden ring. No, it's not a golden ring. It is the earring of Hiranyakashipu. Who? Earring of Hiranyakashipu. That same Hiranyakashipu with that earring was lifted by Narsinghdev. And operation successful, patient dead. And the same Narsinghdev has come as Lord Ram and you want to fight with him. To give a glimpse. But Ravan said, hey, don't teach me lesson. You want to come and help me? So then the story begins how Mahiravan was trying to help Ravan. But the point is how Ravan was what is that? Vinashakale viprita buddhi. Vinashakale viprita buddhi. So after this Lord Ram, he did tapasya to invoke the mercy of ocean god. And finally all the mercy blessings came and he was told that the only way is not to get within the ocean some way to go to Lanka. That's unnatural for you, Lord Ram. Better is that you use your Vanarsena to construct a setu. So finally setu began. Setu was amazing. Setu was very wide. There was no cement used, there were herbs used to keep all the stones together. And Ram's army was so expert in design and technical knowledge. They knew very well if the Setu remains, tomorrow the enemy may come this side and trouble us. So they had an idea that after the Setu work is done, we should dismantle Setu also. So how that will happen? Just with one Agni weapon, you just hit the Setu and all the material which is binding the stones will melt and all the stones will start going out. And eventually the stones will sink. So construction also and not destruction but dismantling of Setu also was an engineer's brains. Who was the brains? All the Vanar Sena. So when the Setu was ready, it is mentioned that now Lord Ram and Lakshman, they ride. Lord Ram was on Hanuman and Lakshman was on Angad and they were riding. And everyone jumping on the Setu and running. It is said when Lord Ram was walking on Ram Setu, all the aquatics in the ocean came out to take darshan of Lord Ram and Lakshman. Everyone, alligators, crocodiles, timingala, whale, shark, you name or you don't name, everyone was there. And they were huge, not small ones, Treta Yuga ones, huge. They were so huge that they were all, it's like sometimes, you come tomorrow morning for Bhagavatam class, you will see huge number of devotees coming here. No place to walk also. It was like that. So within the water also everyone was trying to peep in, but there was no, so they were coming from this side, that side. So there were 3 setus. One setu of stone, on the right side setu of aquatics, and left side setu of aquatics. So they were all trying to see and say Jai Shri Ram. Everyone is chanting in their own language. So all the Vanar Senas, they all wanted to go next to Ram. They want to walk next to Ram. But the setu was huge, but still very small. So now many of them are walking on the aquatics. Jai Shri Ram. And someone was flying up. So this was the amazing scene of how Ram traveled with the Vanar Sena. And then finally Ram reached on the other side. So some monkeys already had gone on the other side first only, and they welcomed Lord Ram. Please come. So Lord Ram and Lakshman, they camped in Lanka. And Lord Ram and Lakshman told all the Vanar Sena, you must be all hungry. Go and eat whatever you want. So apna hi hai. So all the Vanaras kept jumping here and then. All the trees are full of fruits. And even material nature was helping. Every tree was full of fruits. Even unseasonal fruits were coming on the tree. Just to support Lord Ram's Sena. So all the monkeys had a good time eating good fruits. And it is mentioned that so Ravana came to know now the Ram Sena has come. So he sent some messengers, spies, disguised as monkeys. So the first were Sukha and Sarana. So they were going around looking for some information here and there as monkeys. No one knew. They were demons. But Vibhishan saw. He said, hey, these are demons. So immediately all the monkeys caught hold of those demons and started beating them left and right. And we don't beat too much, Baba. They are spies. We should not beat the spies. Bring them to Ram. The Ram said, who you come? Go away. Tell Ravan what happened, how you were beaten, and tell them next is his turn. So Sarana and Shuka went and they told Ravan, what you are doing, give Sita away, we'll be happy here. So Ravan said, you rascals, you are teaching me. So then he said another spy, you go and check what's happening, what's the plan of Ram. See how Ram, what he eats, how he sleeps, what he does, what is his habits. So he went there, but he was also caught and he was also pummeled, beaten, brought to Ram. Ram said, go. So all of whom were getting beaten, they're coming to Ravan and say, hey, give up. Give Sita back, we'll be happy here. But no one, Ravan was not paying heed to anything. Then finally, it is mentioned that Ravana decided that now since the army has come, I need to play some tricks. So Ravana wanted to play some tricks now. So he went to his uh, one very famous, his own friend, demon friend, Vidyut Jiva, who was a very big magician. Said, now you go and employ some tricks and convince Sita that Ram is dead. So Vidyut Jiva with his magic created the head of Ram with blood coming out and got a bow which was same as Ram. So Ravan went to Vidyut Jiva and threw the head there. And Sita was horrified and said, see, I told you. And Sita was crying and she was cursing why it happened, all these things. She was actually feeling that Ram has died. Even though her heart was not saying, but the head was like that. Illusory games. So that time it is mentioned, suddenly a messenger came to Ram and said, come, an important message. An assembly is happening, you have to be there. So Ravan went away. Vidyut Jwala also went away. As soon as they went away, Vibhishan's own wife, Sharma, she was there. She came and told Sita, don't worry, this is all illusory. So you want to know? Your Ram has already come here. You can hear from here, the monkeys are shouting. And then Sita heard, Jai Shri Ram heard. So Vibhishan's wife said that this is going to be a normal thing, tricking, because Ravan has all kinds of negative methodology to somehow convince and win over others. So anyways, Ravan went back and there was an assembly of whom? Elderly people. Ravana's mother, Ravana's auntie, Ravana's uncle. They are saying, Arey, chhod do. See, the army has already come, leave it. So then Ravan said, you are all elders, you should be encouraging me. You are discouraging me. So everyone understood this guy will not understand. So they left him like this. And now it is said, Ravana began working on the tactics. Now, it is said that Ravan decided to have a good game, fun. So there was a mountain on which Ravan had a big palace where he would be part of some celebrations or dance by Apsaras and Kinnaras. So night came and Ravan was sitting there on the top of the Parvat, that mountain, and he was watching the dance performance. Meanwhile, Lord Ram and all the Vanar also climbed another mountain. The night they saw some black clouds and dazzling lightning. So Ram asked Vibhishan, what is this clouds and lightning? So Vibhishan, there's not cloud and lightning. Those cloud you can see, there are 10 heads of Ravan. And lightning you can see, that is Mandodari's earring. Oh, it looks like a lightning and thunder and cloud. So Lord Ram picked up an arrow, invoked. Ram's arrow became invisible. And then he shot that invisible arrow. That arrow went and hit the crowns of all the 10 heads of Ravan. It fell down, hit the earring of Mandodari that fell down and came back. And Ravan was thinking, how my 10 helmets suddenly fell down. He could not understand where it came from. Mandodari also was surprised. And she thought it's inauspicious, suddenly earrings falling off. But they had no clue that was an invisible arrow of Ram which went through. No one knowing, only Vibhishan and Ram knew that. So Ram gave a taste of his what's going to come next. So they said that Ram, in this way, was now ready for the war along with his own forces, the Vanara Sena. So Ram wanted to give a chance to Ravana. So Ram sent Angada as Shanti Dut, messenger of peace. So Angada flew and directly went to Lanka. And like Hanumanji created havoc in Lanka. And he told Ravana, even now if you surrender, Ram will give you shelter. And you forget all your past bad deeds. So Ravana became very angry. He was about to hit Angada. Angada flew. He landed again on Ravana's back and gave him a slap and ran and again came back to Ram. He told Ram, no point of giving good advice. This person is beyond good advice. So Mandodari tried to tell Ravan that this is not good, give up, why you are so attached to this girl, this lady, Sita. Better Ram is there. Let Ram take Sita and go back and we'll live happily. But Ravan had no way to pay any heed to good advice. Be it elders, be it his own wife, be his own kinsmen, own spies. Ravan always felt that I am very powerful. So it is said that Ram then decided to get an overview of the whole Lanka. So he climbed the mountain and saw the whole Lanka. And there are 4 gates of Lanka. And he had seen Ravan had already put main generals on the 4 gates. So Ravan had put Neela on the east, Ravan had put, on the east side Prahasta, his commander-in-chief. On the south gate there was Mahaparshva. On the west gate there was Mahodara, and north gate Ravan himself was stationed. So when Ram saw this huge assembly and the arrangements, and then Ravana's kettle drums and everything got sounded, and Ram understood now the war is going to start. So Ram came down from the mountain, and from all sides, Ram's army of Vanarasena attacked Ravana's Lanka. So in this way, the Ram and Ravan Yuddha began. No, just began. We are going to continue this now. So it is said that as Ram was moving towards Lanka, from very far offside, Sugriva saw Ravan also in his chariot. So Sugriva jumped from Ram's army into Ravana's army and came in front of Ravana and gave him a tight slap. Ravana said, "Oh, kahan se aa gaya? From where this fellow has come?" So Ravana and Sugriva had a wrestling match. But Ravana was very strong. So Sugriva understood, oh, he is very strong. But Ravana had strength, but Sugriva had techniques and tactics to overcome those strength. So the tough fight, wrestling fight, which was going between Ravana and Sugriva. And Ravana had no time dealing with one Vanara. So he started doing tricks, magical tricks, mystical tricks. So Sugriva understood, I came to give him some sample, my work is over. So Sugriva jumped and went back and reached Ram. So Ram was worried, where is Sugriva? Everyone said Sugriva has gone alone. So Ram was thinking, what is this? This guy is crazy. So when he came back, he saw Sugriva had a lot of wounds. So Ram put hand on his wound and said, how can he go like that? If something would have happened to him, I would have given up the whole war and gone to the forest. So Lord Ram actually had a lot of care, love for each and every soldier of his. That's how Lord Ram loved his monkey army, Vanarasena. So the fight began, and it is said that in the first day of the fight, there's a fierce combat between Ravana's army and Ram's army. Many Ravana's Rakshasa soldiers were killed. Even Vanarasena got killed. Some were beheaded, some lost bones, some was a lot of bloodshed. The blood was flowing like a river. And but a constantly loud sound of Jai Shri Ram. The Vanarasena was so enthusiastic. They hardly had any weapons. They had trees, they had sticks, they had their claws, they had their teeth. That's it. And the Rakshasa army had powerful weapons to kill. And it is said that that day there was a great combat, and finally it is said that on that day Angada had a combat with Indrajit. So Angada became overpowered. Angada was overpowering Indrajit. See, Angada had a connection with Indra, and Indrajit is Indra Meghnath who became Indrajit. So there was a powerful combination between these two fighters. And Indrajit understood that he has tough time with Angada. Then Indrajit suddenly vanished in the sky. So everyone thought, oh, he has run away. So everyone came to Angada and congratulated, well done, you have made Indrajit flee away. But Indrajit not flew away. He had gone invisible to attack invisibly. So then there was an invisible attack by Indrajit on Angad. Angada was overpowered. He was injured. Then other who came in front, they did not know where weapons are coming, where the arrow is coming, who is shooting. It was all invisible. And in this way, it is said that Indrajit employed, he had gone for Brahma, one special weapon called as Nagpash. And finally shoot that arrow, and that arrow went and bound Ram and Lakshman, and they fell down unconscious. And Indrajit thought, I am victorious, and he went away to Ravana's kingdom and said, today I am done, the first day we are victorious. And Ravana became very happy. And there was a party in Lanka that we are victorious on the first day. Indrajit has done everything for us. Meanwhile, Ram and Lakshman, they were under and they were completely unconscious. Hanuman was worried what will happen. And just then suddenly a big gust of wind came and everything was like going either. It's like a big tornado or some storm has come. And from top of the sky came Garudji. As soon as Garuda came close, the Nagpash became afraid and they disappeared. When they disappeared, Lord Ram and Lakshman got up as if they got all the strength back. And he said, "Thank you, Garuda, for coming at the right time." Garuda said, "I am your servant. I am supposed to serve you. You know everything, but it's your pastime. You allow us to serve in this way." So while Ravana was enjoying his victory there, so-called victory, now Ram, Lakshman, and all the Vanasana again gathered and attacked Lanka. It was a surprise attack for Ravana. He thought everything is over. And that game of attack, Ravana lost so many soldiers and great generals, it is said. So, it is said that Ravana sent one of his very important leader general called Dhumra Rakshak. So Ram then sent Hanumanji, Vijayi Bhava, go and kill him. So there's a fierce battle between Hanumanji and Dhumra Rakshak. And Hanumanji killed Dhumra Rakshak. Ravana was in agony. He was suffering like anything, hearing Dhumra Rakshak is killed. Then he sent Vajra Damstra, another demon. This time Lord Ram said, Angada, you go, Vijayi Bhava, go ahead. The fierce fight between Angada and Vajradamstra, and finally Angada killed Vajradamstra. Then one more demon, Ravana said. What is the name of demon? Durdarsha. So Durdarsha was killed by by Hanumanji again. Uska Durdarsha bana diya. Then Prahasta, another demon came. Ravana sent him. Then Neela came ahead and he killed Prahasta. So one by one, all the great generals were killed by Lord Ram's wonderful devotee army. Each time someone was getting killed from Ravana's side, Ravana was feeling agony. Then finally Ravana became very angry. He himself entered into the fight. So when he entered the fight, there was a fierce fight between Ravana and Sugriva. Then there was a fierce fight between Ravana and Lakshman, Ravana and Hanuman. Everyone was fighting it. And Ravana was able to match each one of them because he had powers. Ravana injured Sugriva. And then Lakshmana came in front of Ravana and started fighting. It was a fierce battle. Then Ravana got a special weapon which he received from the demigods, and he used that javelin and injured Lakshman. Lakshman fell unconscious. So Ravana went and thought, I'll carry Lakshman with me to Lanka as a prize thing. So he went and he was not able to lift Lakshman. Very difficult. Not even lift his arm also. He was thinking, what's happening? Just when Hanumanji saw that Lakshman is injured, Hanumanji came from top, landed on the head of Ravana and kicked him. So Ravana tumbled and fell down unconscious for some time. So Hanumanji saw Lakshman is in danger, he is unconscious. Hanumanji easily lifted Lakshman and took him away from that place. So they said that when he brought Lakshman there, Ram came to know that Lakshman is injured. So Ram came running and then he put his hand on the body of Lakshman. Lakshman came to consciousness again. And Ram asked, who injured Lakshman? So Hanuman said, Ravan. So Ram became very angry. He said, now today I will teach Ravan a great lesson. So Ram was about to go. Ram did not have a chariot. So Hanumanji put Ram on his shoulders. And then Hanumanji quarter-final match, which is happening between Ram and Ravan. So Ram was shooting arrows and Ravan could not hold anything. So Ravan decided, I will do one thing by which Ram will be shaken. So Ram is standing on whom? Sitting on Hanumanji. So Ravan used all his arrows to hit Hanumanji. And Hanumanji was holding Ram. He could not do anything. So all the arrows were hitting Hanumanji and Hanumanji still was not shaking. The whole idea of Ravan was to shake Hanumanji so that Ram also gets shaken. But when Ram saw Hanumanji is fully injured, Ram became more angry. And then he started shooting arrows so much that Ravana's all bow, arrow, quiver, flagpole, everything got dislocated. And finally Ravana also was injured. And in that stand, Ram told Ravana, better you go back, Lanka, get some good rest, come prepare tomorrow, we'll see. And Ravana ran away inside Lanka. So then Ram saw Hanumanji was fully injured. So Ram was thinking how I can help Hanumanji. He became my charioteer. and now he got injured. So Ram got some special butter and applied on the wounds of Hanumanji. Whole body of Hanumanji was applied butter by Lord Ram. Butter is cool. So Hanumanji did not want to take seva from Lord Ram. But he was so happy that Lord Ram's hand is going on his body, all over his body, Ashirwad. So Hanumanji allowed. So even today also, many South Indian temples you'll find, they put butter on the whole body of Hanumanji from morning. Especially if you go to South Indian temples like Kerala and all, the whole body of Hanumanji is not small deity. They have big deities of Hanumanji, someplace 8 feet, 12 feet tall, 20 feet tall. Put butter on the body. So morning they put butter and evening they remove the butter. And the butter becomes Mahaprasad. Amulya butter, not Amul butter. Amulya butter. So when Ravan went inside the camp, his own place, meanwhile, Ravan became very dejected. Ravan was thinking, what's happening? What should be done now? He got a taste of defeat for the first time in his life from the hands of Ram. He was thinking, if I continue like this, what will happen? My whole Lanka will be destroyed. So he thought a trigger button has to be played now. What is trigger button? He thought, let me invoke Kumbhakaran now. So that was the time Ravan sent all his troops to wake up. Kumbhakaran, Jago. Kumbhakaran had just slept few days back. He was supposed to sleep for next 6 months. But they went and woke him up. And he said, hey, kyun jagaya mujhe? Why are you waking me up? He said, some special danger has come, you have to come. So Kumbhakaran woke up. When he woke up and stood in Lanka, everyone could see. Outside Lanka, everyone could see. So everyone, Maharaj said, who is this person standing so tall? So Vibhishan said, this is Kumbhakaran. Ravan has pressed the alarm button now. So now Kumbhakaran is going to come into action. So Kumbhakaran asked Ravan, what happened? So Ravan told the whole thing. I told you why you got this lady here. Now so much trouble is coming. But anyways, don't worry. I am there, so no worry. So then Kumbhakaran entered the battle. When Kumbhakaran entered the battle, what happened? It is said there was havoc. Kumbhakaran would walk on the monkey soldiers. He would catch them, eat them alive. It's a massacre. No one had seen anyone like this, of this stature, causing destruction, as if Kal has come. So Hanumanji also was, Hanumanji combated, he was also injured. Sugriva was injured, everyone was getting injured. So Lord Ram said, now I will show him who is Lord Ram. So when there was a fight between Ram and Kumbhakarna. The big thing, I am telling you very shortly. Lord Ram, then he evoked Vayu Astra. His Vayu Astra, he dislocated or he cut off one arm of Kumbhakarna. But still with one arm he was marching on Ram. With another weapon, Ram removed, cut off his another arm. And whatever arms were Krishna, Lord Ram was cutting, all the arms were flying and entering into the ocean. Finally, Lord Ram used another weapon and cut the two legs of Kumbhakarna. And with that also Kumbhakarna was dragging himself to reach Ram. And finally Lord Ram invoked the divine blessings of Brahmaji and he sent Brahmastra. With Brahmastra, Kumbhakarna's head was chopped. Prabhu Ramachandra ki jai. And along with the body of Kumbhakarna, head of Kumbhakarna, everything was thrown by Ram's arrow along the Lanka, on the other side of Lanka, so everyone can see the whole transportation. On the other side of Lanka it went and directly landed into the ocean. There was a big tsunami and tsunami entered Lanka. So this was the power of Lord Ram killing Kumbhakarna. When Ravan heard about Kumbhakarna getting killed, he could not believe. He became very disturbed, depressed. So some people who are there like this, they have very bad association. Even though they want to improve, there are people who will say, don't improve, continue, you are good. So Ravana's sons, multiple of sons, they said, why you are worrying? We are there. Kumbhakarna is an old man, don't worry about him. So they all came into battle with Ram. And on that day, the next day, Ravana's son, Narantak, Devantak, Mahodar, etc., they all came and they fought valiantly, but they all were killed at the end of the day. Ravan was more depressed. Everyone was going, all his batsmen were getting out. And finally Indrajit came, why are you worrying? Remember first day, I put Nagpash, so when I am there, why are you worrying? Indeed, Indrajit was very, very powerful. He had got mystical weapons, he had got blessings. So when he came to fight, he was very heavy on the whole warriors. He said that he chose a special secret formula of, again, Lord Brahma. Every arrow he was chanting that astra, that formula, and he was shooting. So Lord Ram knew how to counteract, but he knew if he counteracted Brahma's weapon with another Brahma's weapon, there will be destruction of the whole world. So Lord Ram did not want to do that. So he agreed to just face the weapons. So while facing the weapons, the whole army of Lord Ram became unconscious and fell down. And Indrajit thought everyone is dead and he went back to have a party. The first person to get up was Jambuvan, was Hanumanji. He came out and who is searching? He asked, where is Ram? Where is Lakshman? Everyone is saying, everyone is lying down. So Jamban was awoke. Jamban got up and said, where is Hanumanji? I am here. As long as you are there, there is a lot of hope. He said, go. And then he found Ram and Lakshman, they are unconscious. So everyone is slain. They are unconscious or they are fully injured. Hanumanji, you should now go to Himalayas and get this Sanjeeva Karani. What is that? Hanumanji said. Sanjeeva Karani is a medicine. Anyone who is dead, if he smells that, he will come to alive. Along with that, get one more medicine that is called Vishalya Karani. What is that? Hanumanji asked. Any wound, you put the Vishalya Karani, it will heal. Said, go and bring Sandhini and Suvarna Karani. What is that? Hanumanji asked. Anyone who has got his bone broken, apply, his bone will be all right. Go and break this four. Said, how do you understand which is the four herbs? Said, those which are shining in Himalayan mountain, that mountain. Right? So Hanumanji reached that Himalayan mountain. There are many Rishi Munis who would live there. So they came to know someone is coming to bring these herbs. And they were thinking, if they take this herb, what will happen to us? Hamara kya hoga? So they used mystic siddhis and made every herb shining. So Hanumanji went, every herb is shining. How will you understand which is Vishalya Karani, how is Sandhini, how is Suvarna Karani, how is Sanjeeva Karani? He said, Humko malum nahi kya Karani and Varani, I'll take the whole mountain only. So Hanumanji took the whole pharmacy shop and took it to Lanka. So there was one Ayurvedic medicine, Sushena. He bought the Sanjeeva Karani. As soon as Sanjeeva Karani was bought in front of everyone, Shri Radha Gopinath ki jai. All the monkey soldiers jumped. Ram and Lakshman came back to consciousness. Everyone was wounded, dead. They all came alive by these special herbs of Sanjeevani bought by Hanumanji. So you see, Hanumanji played a very important role in the battle of Ram and Ravan. He was empowered by Lord Ram. So in this way we can see that how Indrajit's weapon did not work. Now Vibhishan told Lord Ram that this Indrajit cannot be killed because Indrajit has a benediction. What is the benediction Indrajit has got? The benediction is that Indrajit performs a sacrifice every day in the morning and after that he becomes undefeatable. So if someone can go and stop that sacrifice and have a fight with Indrajit, they can easily kill him. So with Vibhishan's great, intelligence, Hanumanji and Lakshman went to that place where Indrajit was performing sacrifice. And before he could perform sacrifice, the sacrifice was destroyed. And because he was still not done sacrifice, now he was prone to get defeated. So Lakshman had a fight with Indrajit and finally Lakshman killed Indrajit. So Indrajit's death received, the news was received by Ravana. He became completely upset, depressed. And he wanted to take revenge. So finally what happened? Ravana entered the battle and there was a last match, the final match of Ram and Ravana. Such a big match that no one could stand in front of Ravana. Finally Lord Ram came and there was a great battle. between Ram and Ravan. So Ram was trying to destroy Ravan. One by one, all his head was getting chopped off, but new head was coming. Ram was thinking, what is this? So Vibhishan said, this is Ravan. We can't just kill him like this. He is employing magical tricks and mystical powers. He has become invisible. So it is said that Ram had got special chariot from Indra. And Indra's chariot and Indra's charioteer, Matali, was there along with Lord Ram to help him win the war. All the demigods were watching from the sky this final match. And it is mentioned that Agastya Rishi came to Lord Ram and said, if you want to destroy Ravan, he is a mystical person, you have to destroy with him only with a divine weapon, a divine mantra. So Agastya Rishi then told Lord Ram a divine mantra called as Aditya Hridayam. Said, you employ Brahmastra with this Aditya Hridayam and kill him. And Vibhishan told Lord Ram that if you want to kill Ravan, you don't have to hit him anywhere, but hit in his heart. In some Ramayana it is mentioned, hit in his navel. That is the place where the nectar pot is there which he had eaten, because he did not get nectar to drink in the Samudra Manthan Leela. So finally, when Ravan was fighting and he was getting invisible and employing mystical tricks, it was at that time Lord Ram decided now it's the last one, last ball. And he took this Brahmastra, invoked Aditya Hridayam, and he shoot the arrow in Ravana's heart. With that arrow entering the heart of Ravana, it completely sucked out the whole nectar which was remaining inside the pot and brought out the life air of Ravan, and Ravan fell down dead from top onto the ground. So we find here Lord Ram is depending on so many rishis, munis and his generals. It looks odd, no? How can Lord Ram depend on people others? But that was Lord Ram's special pastime. In his pastime, Lord Ram showed his dependence on his devotees. Do you think Lord Ram needed Vanar Sena? In fact, Lord's employing Vanar Sena itself is a great glory. It's very difficult to deal with monkeys, right? What to speak of a monkey army around you and get work done from them. But that was a great challenge. Lord Ram employed Vanar Sena to show Ravan that how Lord Ram can employ anyone in his service and make him a great person. So Lord Ram was given chance to everyone to engage in Krishna consciousness. That was Lord Ram's glory. So this is when Lord Ram killed Ravana. No, but Lord Ram's greatness was not in fighting only. His greatness was in great character. Maryada Purushottam. When Vibhishan, Lord Ram called Vibhishan and said, do last rites of Ravan. Vibhishan said, why we should do last rites? Let him die like this. He's already dead. Let birds come and eat his body. He said, no, you are his brother. As a brother, he should do last rites. So Shastras mentioned Lord Ram is not just Bhakta Vatsal, very dear to devotees. Devotees are dear to him. Not only Lord Ram is Kripana Vatsal, those who are kind of very fallen, Lord Ram is very, very merciful to them. But Lord Ram is also Ripuna Vatsal. He is even very compassionate to people who consider Ram as his enemy. The example is given that of Kaikai sent Ram to exile. So when Bharat came to Chitrakoot to bring Ram back to Ayodhya, Lord Ram did not come, but gave his sandals. But before Bharat left, he called Bharat and said, give me your word of honor. What is that? He said, you mistreated your mother Kaikai. So you better treat her nicely as your mother. If you respect her, I'll be pleased. That very Kaikai who was cause of Lord Ram's exile, but Lord Ram was compassionate to all. When Lord Ram killed Ravana, everyone from heavenly realm came and offered flowers to Lord Ram. In the heavenly realm, Dashrath Maharaj also mentioned he came and offered flowers to his own son. Lord Ram saw his father. Dashrath Maharaj said, Vijayi Bhava, blessings. Lord Ram said, give me one blessing. What do you want? So when you left your body, you told Kaikai that I had nothing to do with you, you're not my wife. Please take your words back. Please consider her also. She's a good lady. With some reason she did some wrong thing, but she's a very good person. So this is called as Ripuna Vatsala. He was very compassionate to even those people who consider Ram as enemy. So this is how we can see Lord Ram's character was great. He was always thinking about others' welfare. Hmm? There's so many examples in Ramayana, throughout the Ramayana, of how Lord Ram was very generous. See, one Lord Ram's family and Ravana's family, complete different. Ram's family, Lord Ram led Lakshmana, Bharat, Shatrugna, all sync, one page. They all followed Lord Ram. In the family of Ravana, everyone different direction. Ravana one direction, Shurpanaka another direction, Khardushan another, Kumbhakara another, Vibhishan another direction. I was hearing a nice story that how in one family there were three different personalities: Vibhishan, Shurpanaka, and Ravan. Vibhishan, Shurpanaka, and Ravan. Shurpanaka wanted Ram, did not want Sita. Ravan wanted Sita, did not want Ram. And Vibhishan wanted Ram and Sita together. In one family, so much of variety. So what is Shurpanaka? Shurpanaka want Ram but no Sita. That means want Lord. बीच में कोई नहीं चाहिए, डिवोटी विवोटी कुछ नहीं चाहिए, मैं और भगवान, मी एंड माई लॉर्ड. आई डोंट वांट एनी डिवोटी इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी, नो वन बिटवीन, नो गुरु, नथिंग, डायरेक्टली, direct connection. That is Shurpanaka mentality. We always need devotees in between us to connect us with Lord, because our connection with Lord is not possible. Lord is Vibhu, we are Anu, we are small. Our connection happens through the medium of Guru and Vaishnavas. Ravan mentality is, I want Sita but not want Ram. I want opulence of Lord in my life, but I don't want Lord. Bhagwan nahi चाहिए, बाकी भगवान का सारा ऐश्वर्य चाहिए. What Vibhishan is, bring Aishwarya, Lord's Sita back to Ram. Bring them together. So use Lord's Aishwarya, जो हमारे पास, whatever we have, use it in Lord's service. That's called the mentality of Vibhishan. So there are very wonderful stories in Ramayana where we see that how Lord Ram, through his beautiful ideal life, has taught us how to live in this world. And we have also learned how we should not be through the example of Ravan, and what we should be through the example of Ram. So the festival of Vijaya Dashmi, it is not just burning an effigy of Ravan in Ram Lila Maidan or in Chowpatty beach. It is more than that. It is more about how on that day, evil, no matter how big it was, how difficult it was conquered by good. Sometimes difficult situations come in our life and you think, itna time, so much time, I am not able to overcome that. But we should have hope that there will be difficult phases of life, but they are also not permanent, they are temporary. They will overcome if you always stand on the side of good, side of devotion. So you always remain Krishna conscious. We may go through bad and good phases in our life. Remain strong. You can overcome those bad phases, and one day, Vijayi Bhava will reach the ultimate goal, the perfection of life. So we can see that the most important thing one should learn from the lesson of Ramayana is that through Ram's character we should learn how to remain calm. Ram se sikho how to become calm and overcome calm. So we'll end here. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna. So, whether it is home pitch or whether it is pitch outside, Baldev Prabhu always has hit century and also taught us how to play balls thrown by material energy Maya. So let us express our gratitude for this wonderful prerana for Baldev Prabhu by loudly chanting Hari Bo, Hari Bo. And important shot which he taught us to take shelter of Lord Ram. So beautiful narration of the fight between Ravana and Lord Ram and how Lord became victorious conquering Ravana. So there are few announcements regarding any, as you all know that any event needs a lot of hands which make that event successful. So today's Prerana festival has been assisted by various devotees. For subject cutting, Achyutanan Prabhu, Sachisu Charan Prabhu and Arvind Madhav Prabhu and Matajis from Worli and their counselees have helped in subject cutting. Also evening arrangement has been done by Counsel of His Grace Rishikesh Anand Prabhu. So let us express our gratitude to them by loudly chanting Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. So would like to welcome newcomers. So those who have come here in this Prerana festival, I would request them to kindly stand on their seats so that we can welcome you in our traditional way. Kindly be standing. So we are very grateful for you to take out your time on this Saturday night and join this Prerana festival. And this marks a beginning of great auspicious life ahead of Krishna consciousness. So let us express our gratitude to all of them by loudly chanting Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. For all of you, those who have come for first time, we have a special gift to all of you. You must have received some coupons. So those gifts will be given to you in Bhakti Vedanta Hall, and special prasadam arrangement is made for all of you. So kindly, after the program, visit the Bhakti Vedanta Hall. Thank you. Kindly be seated now. And finally, for those who have come for first time, we have a sessions called Discover Yourself, which will be conducted on 25th and 26th of November next month, Saturday and Sunday. So if you would like to register for that particular sessions, so kindly register yourself downstairs. There is a youth corner. You have to scan there and pay 100 rupees. And you will get a beginning, a important aspect and principles of this Krishna consciousness. So you can kindly feel free to register over there. So these are the announcement. After this, so we'll be having a sitting kirtan because Maharaj is taking rest. So 5-10 minutes we'll have a kirtan, and after that everyone can leave the temple hall from where you had entered, from main gate. This will be, generally we have a exit from this side for Prerana. So this time we'll be having exit from the main gate itself. From where you had entered, from there only you have to exit. Thank you. Hare Krishna.